Greetings, fellow conquerors, and welcome back to EU4. This is darkfireslide, and it's been a long time coming. I haven't played EU4 in ages. I think I missed like 3 or 4 patches since the last time I played this game, but I wanted to make good on not necessarily a promise, but an idea that a lot of people were found really popular when I tried to do it the first time, and that's playing a completely vanilla Ottomans run here in EU4. So rather than trying to reload the old save because multiple patches have happened, we're gonna run this from the start and just go ahead, load in, and play the Ottomans with no DLC whatsoever, absolutely no DLC, because this is going to be the core experience of a completely new player who has to play EU4. And we're going to run into some issues, I think, as a result of that, but it should be a lot of fun anyway, and we'll go ahead and deal with the frustrations as we get to them. Anyway, that's enough of an introduction. What's our campaign goal? Well, we're going to play completely vanilla, no DLC, EU4 as the Ottomans, and we're going to try to get to 3,000 development. That's my target. Once we hit that, I may wrap up the campaign. I may keep going depending on how many people are still watching at that point, but let's go ahead and load into it. And I think we can just go ahead and play an Iron Man, because why not? Achievements can be earned. Alright. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see, I'm gonna call it just Vanilla Ottoman. The sublime Ottoman state and all of its flavor text. We defeated some Crusader armies and stuff. That's cool. Let's get down to business. Alright, so as the Ottomans, we start out with an awesome 646 leader. And we can make decisions, guys. Alright. Yearly prestige. 10%, move 10% towards legalism. Well, that's good. We don't really need morale armies, please. Who needs that when you have Ottoman troops? Yeah, let's go ahead and adopt that. Get some prestige. -1 national unrest is awesome. Missionary strength versus heretics plus 2%. Yeah. Okay, what is this? Expand the Devshirm system. By enrolling young men from newly conquered lands into service, we have increased the efficiency of our recruit process considerably. Let us further expand and refine this system as our state grows. We lose 100 military power. We get the Devshirm system till the end of the game, giving 10% additional manpower, and the Janissaries event will occur in 12 years. Well, that's historical as heck, so let's go ahead and do it despite any foreshadowing that event may or may not be trying to do. But anyway, whoa, that zoom is out of control. I love it. Let's see, I think we're going to go ahead and rival Hungary. I think that's a good idea. I don't think rivaling Austria is a good idea because, well, that'll come later. Lithuania, I'm not too keen on rivaling either. What I really want to do is rival the Mamluks. Yep. And then, rivaling Venice actually wouldn't be terrible at all. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. So some pretty reasonable rivals here. Now, I believe there are some missions we should be able to do. Let's see. Do we not get any? Is there no way to get cores anymore? Oh. Be still my soul. If we take Constantinople, we just get 3 free claims, I guess. I mean, that's neat and all, but kind of like, who cares? I wonder if we get an event. I don't know. It's been a while since I played the Ottomans, so I don't quite remember. Looks like we can convert this province. It'll be 92 months from now, and cost us an unseemly amount of ducats. So, you know. But anyway, let's go ahead and look at our advisors. I don't think we have any unrest problems at the moment. No serious ones anyway, so the Theologian might actually be not a waste, but just not ideal. 10% bonus tax modifier, on the other hand. The guy basically pays for himself. Actually, hold on. Is our tax modifier being modified by... Oh, we already got a 15% bonus. Okay, well... You know, I had a dream that, you know, we were making enough tax money that the tax advisor could actually pay for himself. He'll mostly pay for himself, but let's go ahead and hire all the level 1s, because our economy is quite strong. Spy network construction might actually be of some use here, and morale of armies at the start of the game is just... that's dumb. We don't need that. I love it. Okay. I think for national ideas, we're probably going to take humanism first, because we already get tolerance of heathens as a part of our shtick here. And with 6 tolerance of heathens, we'll actually be like as tolerant of heathens as we are of our own faith, which is, you know, it's a little strange. But, you know, if it works, it works. Now, in the meantime, what we probably want to be doing is looking for some alliances. You know, surely someone out there wants to be our friend, like Tunis. And these alliances are 900% defensive. We are not answering offensive calls to arms. That's just silly. Karakayunlu would actually ally us, which is interesting, because they're actually rival to the Mamluks. I think I'm interested in that alliance, at least. Who else hates the Mamluks? The Timtims, and, well, that's pretty much it. Because who else has that luxury, right? The Timurids, of course, don't like us, so whatever. It's fine. Hold on, we have to wait a day. Hooray, we're allied. That's nice. Okay. Crimea is an interesting one, simply because Lithuania is, like, right there. And if Poland doesn't claim them, independent Lithuania is actually sometimes more horrifying than a united Polish Commonwealth. So, I'm a little bit wary of that. But, that being said, let's go ahead and just offer an alliance to good old Crimea. And we'll offer one to Tunis as well. Now, the funny thing is, we don't really need royal marriages because, you know, we're Sunni and our air chance is 100%. So, you know, well, plus 100%. So, it's a lot, you know, because it's usually a flat modifier. We also have a beefy general starting out. Let's see. Man, Byzantium's ally, though, Serbia, he's, you know, those Serbians are renowned for doing something to Turkish people like me, and maybe we should keep our distance. I'm joking, of course. We have 26,000 troops. They're not going to stop us. It's time to fabricate the claims. Send out the diplomats. Oh, man, we've lost 9 legitimacy for marrying these, I mean, I guess you could call them nations. Let's see. This is a war that they have started. Circassia is allied with Georgia. Do you have any other allies? Do you care at all? So, immediately, and this is a DLC thing, we cannot tell the AI that we're a defensive ally. So the fact that Crimea has started this war really sucks for us, because I have no interest in doing this war. We have better things to be doing, but I don't want to lose prestige and Diplo reputation for 5 years, you know? That's painful. 25 prestige is no joke, but I have no interest in fighting this war. I mean, Crimea can probably handle it on their own, so we're going to accept, but we're not actually going to participate, because, again, why would we? Let's see. So, the British have surrendered Maine. It would appear. I think we can, I think we can safely disable that fort since we're at war now. Make a little bit of money back. Stop wasting so much of it. Look at all these Georgians! They're coming out of the woodwork. Yeah, that's cute. I bet you think this is really funny. My 2-star general has a couple of things to say to you, gentlemen. Who cares? It's just attrition, guys. What are you so worried about? What is the supply limit here? Oh, it's 20. You might wanna... Alright. Let's split the army there. Stop wasting so many troops. Alright. So Constantinople definitely belongs to the Ottoman Empire. I would also argue that Kastamonu and the province of Konya definitely also belong to the Ottoman Empire. And you cannot argue with my lawfully made claims. You stop that. You can't say that it's yours. It's not true. Now, the Hungarians have fabricated a claim on this. This is obviously ridiculous. The Serbians are claiming that they're the Byzantines, Wallachia. Not, guys, no. It's my land. And Moldavia? Really? Excuse you, sir. Alright. So something that they recently added in, even for free players, is the existence of estates. And I'm going to be perfectly honest, I never purchased the Cossacks DLC. I have no idea how estates work. But if we're playing completely vanilla, no DLC, we have to learn how to deal with this anyway. So it looks like if their loyalty is within a certain threshold, they get a bunch of bonuses. But if their influence is too high or too low, then that's going to affect things. Listen, to all my Turkish viewers, I know there are some of you out there. I'm going to try to pronounce things correctly, and I'm not going to succeed. So when I say that these are the Umara, I know that's not how it's pronounced, and I apologize. Because I have not learned Turkish for this playthrough. You know, maybe in hindsight I could go back and take a 3-month course and become fluent in Turkish and I could pronounce that correctly, but that just didn't happen in this timeline, so I apologize. Okay. So, the thing is, we actually have a pretty decent trade node, but even if we get our merchant guild above 60% loyalty, we get a lot of money because we'll get 2.5% more goods produced. If the Umara get more, though, we'll have a minus 10% land maintenance modifier. That honestly might be better for the economy. Well, you know what? Nobility cannot be bought. We're going to get some stability, make our nobility get some influence, and the merchants are going to get screwed. Alright. Good for them. It would appear there's another problem now. I caught a glimpse of some Circassians on the horizon here, and on my list of things that are okay, that is not on that list. See, this is the problem, man. We get dragged into this war that we didn't want to be a part of, and guess what? We're not going to get anything out of it. So why should I participate? I'm just throwing that out there. It's like, we have these alliances solely so that in the event that somebody wants to attack us, like Hungary. Alright, well, we can at least get some army tradition by kicking the crap out of these guys. I'm sure they're going to get hacked to pieces here. So this is like the crazy thing about the Ottoman Empire in the early game. Is we just smash everything. I mean, look at that. Look at that. 10-1. Absolutely deleted. There's just nothing left of the Georgian army. We outnumbered them 2-1, sure. But we didn't kill them 2-1. We killed them 10-1. And that's just the power of Ottomans. You just can't beat it. It's too good. Clearly it needs a nerf. Where's Paradox, please? Ottomans too strong? Please nerf. Moldavia, that's an interesting event. Romans invasion. Roman Musat becomes the ruler. Moldavia becomes a march. Moldavia's opinion of Poland changed by +100. Oh, okay. So that's like... So apparently they don't start as a march now? They become a march? That's interesting. I wonder what happens if you don't accept. Does Poland just like attack you and you become one anyway? That'd be kind of sad and pointless. What are we waiting for anyway? It's been 2 years. We haven't declared war. All right, we have no diplomats to send. Besides, we're still fabricating claims, so it's fine. Could also attack Albania. We have a core on Albania, so we might as well. Let's see. Who do I not care about? We don't really need this diplomat to do that. It's fine. Okay, so we don't even have the supply limit for that. Alright, it's time for some Hearts of Iron micromanagement. Hope you guys are ready. Alright, I gotta build up my front line. Oh, we need a Jagiellon. Lithuania is no longer independent, which means if we really, really want to, we can maybe make friends with the Polish. Maybe. Poland, won't you be my friend? No! You're Turkish and I don't like you. Oh, okay. I mean, really, it's about what we expected. No real surprises there. Dulkadir! No! What is this double teaming of Ramazan is just... That's unjust. Oh no! Poland considers us a rival. Oh, Poland. You're breaking my heart. Okay, well, that's not happening. I didn't want to be your friend anyway. Now, Serbia. Serbia has a gold mine. As it happens, as a Turkish ruler, I also happen to like gold. So that'll be something we look for in the near future here. What's nice is when we attack the Byzantines, if I bother to remember, we can actually declare them as a co-belligerent. Get their land for free. Which is nice. Okay, let's see. I don't know why this is a core. Why we consider this to be like core Ottoman territory. Oh, Albania is guaranteed by Venice. Oh, it's not free real estate. Okay, well, you get to live for a minute here. I don't feel like fighting Venice at the moment. It's too much of a hassle. Now let's go ahead and, let's see. Who's our heir? Is he any good? Ah, we have no heir. Because our leader is 14 years old. Ah! I see the problem. Alright, we got a 3-2 for our other leader here. It's fine by me. Alright. Alright, well, that's about all the preparation we need to do for that war. We're calling Serbia as a co-belligerent. Oh, we have a truce with Serbia still. Till 1450? Okay, well, we can take Kosovo without having to worry about stuff. That's if we even want to after we take Constantinople, because let's be honest here. That's a problem. Now, I think what I'm thinking of is that we get a core for free on Constantinople after we take it. I think that's how that works. So let's just go ahead and be the world's ultimate fighting force, the Ottoman. Until the late game when we become the Otto girls and everyone just kind of makes fun of us. See, are we actually going to lose this naval battle? That'd be crazy. How many ships do we have on your side? They do have more boats. They have more galleys. Wow. Am I missing a navy? Are we actually being beaten in naval combat right now? No? No, that's it. We apparently just didn't build a big enough navy. Alright, well, not that it matters, because, you know, we could still just hold the line here. Well, I learned my lesson. We need some galleys. Don't worry, guys, they'll get here in like a year or something. It's fine. Oh, we're 7 over the limit. Never mind, we're only building 4. I mean, we'll get more after we take Constantinople, but... Alright, so all that work, and he just vassalized them. I don't understand you. Why are you the way that you are? Now, it's true we could have built up a bigger army before we fought this war, but to be perfectly honest with you, we don't need to, because our troops, like the unit pips that you get from the Ottomans at the start of the game are absurd, and we have good generals, so we don't need big armies, we just need armies. Yeah. Oh, wow. Abdul Hamid. Say that 30 different ways. Also, we have a morale of armies guy, and that's just disgusting. That was unnecessary. I mean, really. Let's see, any interesting political developments? Well, Wallachia has no friends, so obviously we're going to say that their land is ours. We could probably stop fabricating on the Byzantines because we're about to eat their land, and we could probably do the same with the Serbians. It's bad to have lazy diplomats, yes sir. Well, obviously we're gonna fabricate on Koyunlu as well. Let's do it on Trebizond as well. Well, actually we're out of diplomats for the moment, so never mind. Anyway, our diplomats have jobs again, so that's exciting. I was tired of paying for their unemployment. Huh. We can get a Dutch... Guys, this is Flory. It's a skill 2, morale of armies, Dutch heritage, Catholic faith military advisor. We've done it. We're hiring Flory. If you don't know who Flory is, he's a guy who does, like, world conquest and is way better at EU4 than I am. We're gonna hire him because he's half price. Thank you, Flory, for gracing my campaign. Now, things may be looking bad initially in this war. We're at negative 5% because they've occupied our 2 provinces that aren't by a fort. But we also just won the siege of Constantinople, so, like, who cares, basically? Serbia has been discovered. It's fabricating nonsensical claims on our land. Excuse me, sir, are you trying to... Oh, this is just precious. I mean, look at this. No, so I want to note something important here. So we're re-engaging on a flat province here, trying to break this siege. And the AI is so frightened of our unit pips that they're actually not committing these 7,000 troops to the battle, even though it's about to happen. Right? And even though we're outnumbered, we still win. You can't lose. It's too good. Good stuff. Who even knows where they're retreating to? I mean, really. Like, whose land are they running away to? Oh, they're going back to Serbia. That's fine, I guess. I mean, once we rejoin the armies, it's all over anyway, but... We've won the Siege of Athens. We could go ahead and get Admin Tech 4, but we don't want to do that because we're about to annex a bunch of provinces. Alright, some more Hearts of Iron 4. Strategic deployment here. Gotta keep that front line built. Hopefully they don't break through these provinces and do us dirty like the Germans did France. That would be most unfortunate. Let's do 2 sieges at the same time. Excuse me, sir, where are you going? They're gonna try to siege back Constantinople. I know it. Well, they're free to try, I mean. You know, to be honest with you, I wouldn't mind taking Serbia as a vassal. The problem is that they're not a co-belligerent in this war, which means that we would take an awful lot of aggressive expansion doing that. I mean, really, could we even afford to do that with a separate piece? Yeah, no, we couldn't. They're too big. That siege started at 71%. You think they're gonna win, guys? I don't think they're gonna win. I don't think they're gonna win. It's not gonna happen. Who's Venice allied to? Venice is usually a pain in the butt. Aragon's a pretty big deal. Let's improve relations with Aragon. You know, my intentions are clear. I want to be well liked by a lot of people, including Aragon. Even though they're not Muslim, and you know, it's just not okay. You gotta be in order to be friends in this game. Peace offer from Serbia. What are you offering? 105 ducats, and that's it. They're just offering to give us all their money, I guess. The problem is I want Kosovo. Even though that's going to be a lot of aggressive expansion. Oh, come on, guys. You can't spare a couple ducats. I am the sick man of Europe. I'm not the sick man of Europe right now. Right, the Knights have the gall to claim Edirne. The Knights! The Knights! They're allied with Cyprus. What heroes. Our truce with Karaman. I didn't know we had a truce with Karaman. I just thought we were chilling out. So the problem is we have to take Kosovo because it's got a gold mine. I can't say no to a gold mine. Let's see if they surrender after we siege one more province. That would be ideal, I think. There are 3 reasons. So just imagine we're sitting there at the peace table, and they're like, alright, your demands seem mostly reasonable. I'm gonna need 3 more reasons. What 3 reasons are those? You know. Alright. Well, we'll go ahead and get them. Look at all those truces. Holy moly. It's now Kosovo. That's just me. Why would you do that? It was already Kosovo. Why'd you rename it to Kosovo? That's just... Man, we are like a spiteful country. Alright, well, let's go crush the Byzantines' hopes and dreams. Even though we're already at 91% war score. The Renaissance! It's happening. Let's see. Where did it start? Where did it happen? It happened in Rome. I mean, it seems a little unlikely, given that the Pope is the Pope. But we can go ahead and pick up a military tech 4. Do the Byzantines have that yet? Nope. Alright. Alright, well, it's time to make, like, half the people who play this game upset. Let's see. So we could get a skill 2 Master Recruiter. Turkish Orthodox man. But we already have Flory Warriors, so why would we need anyone else? Let's just get 10 prestige. That's fine. Alright, well, you know, we lost 1,000 and killed 10,000, so it's like, you know, it's fine. Oh man, Byzantium would be getting a coalition. How far can we go until people, like, actually care? Oh. You know, when it's phrased like that, really you ought to put, like, air quotes around coalition. It's like, watch out, a coalition's gonna form. It's like Wallachia, Serbia, and Byzantium. Yeah. Okay. Alright, we're gonna hold on to the Diplo and admin power for a second here. Alright, it's playing like the epic music as we're just crushing the last remains of the Byzantines' existence. It's fine. Dude, the Athenian navy is actually horrifying. But we're gonna lose those galleys. Do we actually have enough boats to win this? Like, barely? If we roll well? No, we don't. That navy, though. It's out of control. Well, we have to build more boats. I don't even want to think about it. Like, if we're losing to these guys, I don't even want to think about fighting Venice. That just doesn't sound like a good time. Oh, Venice is attacking Serbia. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, you've avoided being blockaded for like the next year. But mark my words, we will return. And this time we'll actually have seaworthy vessels. So like in this era, maybe some history buffs can help me out here. In this era, boat combat was mostly just people standing on the deck shooting arrows at each other, right? Occasionally like boarding. I don't know anything. That's the kind of history like nobody talks about because nobody cares about. Well, obviously we want national epic. Like who cares about like naval combat in the 15th century, right? Like who actually cares? But I mean seriously, are there any historians that can like weigh in on this? Because that's some obscure history right there. Anyway, let's go ahead and finish up this siege and literally conquer all of Byzantium. Sure, you can have. So Aragon was called in against Serbia and Bosnia because that's necessary. Now why did... For some reason, France asked for help for military access. That's weird. Well, France is already fighting Burgundy. That may not go well for France. It's like one of the few people that can actually stand up to France in the early game. All those vassals are just scary. They're little ankle biters. Lots of people are fabricating lots of claims. A lot of people are making up rumors that our land is their land. Obviously, these are completely unfounded, as you might expect. Hungary declared war on Bosnia. I need that Bosnian clay. It's just too good. We could build a new fort. Just think about it, they said. I think we can actually disable our forts now. We can mothball them for a bit. Because there's no army left to fight. Hey look, the navies have formed. This is great news. Alright, we are going to hire an admiral, because reasons. Alright, he's terrible. We should have suspected as much. That does put us one over the leader limit, though. That's unfortunate. We're gonna disband him after we kill this fleet. Alright, everyone. Attack! One at a time. Oh, never mind, we won the war. Never mind. Call off the admiral. Alright, I know we just hired you, but you're fired. Okay, so that's 85 aggressive expansion and 100 ducats. I like it. Let's do it. And we got that sweet, sweet gold mine from Serbia. That's wonderful news, everybody. Now, like I said, I think we get an event for Constantinople, so I'm going to hold out for a couple months. See what happens, but let's go ahead and finish the mission to the City of World's Desire. So we get permanent claims on provinces we already own. How nice. We get Tolerance of the True Faith +1, which is great, and Yearly Legitimacy +1, also pretty good. Oh, we also conquered Greece. Well, that was quick. Alright, next we need to apparently conquer Serbia, which is a lot of places, but where do we have claims now? We have claims. Oh, we have claims over all of Serbia. That's what it is. Well, that's neat. Some of these missions are pretty easy to finish. Oh. Okay, I wish I'd looked at this before. If our army is at least 85% of the force limit, we get free claims. Isn't that nice? Okay. Well, alright. This is an interesting place to stop. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. As always, like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more in the future. And the biggest thing with Let's Plays is if you want to continue to support this series, consider going to Patreon and making a monthly donation to keep the series going. I'll see you guys on the next one.